Hey, only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be? Hey guys, how's it going? It is either Randy Chavez coming at you today with a Veve Omi update video, utility as well. Really is going to be, I have some fan mail to open, so this is going to be an interesting live. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, like, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon, and smashing that thanks and super chatting down below. Before we get started, everybody please check out at HeyDavidDon and at KingMavsForever over on the Twitter, Standoff Chart and King Mavs over on the Veve app, Kobe Collects and Omi Player 1 over on the YouTube, WraithX.eth domain name, Cat Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, Veve Darklink, Metal Lemon, and Veve Vibes, all on the YouTube. At Nomad with Guitar, at Wet Wizard Veve, and Gary O at 1234CA3, all on the Twitter, and Fanny Carbonell FR over on the TikTok. I have new eyebrows still. Me and some girl, Brittany, we were gonna look for a place the other day. We went to the city, and then we just wound up not doing it. So we got to talking about a couple of different things. We talked for like 10 hours. It was nuts. And the importance of AR, of augmented reality, came out. And I actually had a dream about it yesterday. Yeah, I had a dream about it yesterday. It was a weird fever dreams, like a power nap. And I had even mentioned it in one of my last videos. I had mentioned it in Dr. Prophet has these things. I'm not sure 100% what they're called, but they're like AR glasses that you have. And Apple said that their goal is to, I think, send out 1.25 million units of the AR glasses next year. Even if they don't hit that, even if it's 500,000. Okay, that's 500,000 people in the world. Guarantee one of those people has a YouTube or a TikTok where they go and they say that. And actually, I'm going to talk about this while I open up some fan mail. See what we got over here. Make sure. Oh, it's a Mr. Randy Chavez that I got here. Okay. And I got a couple of things. So, in the dream, or I guess before we'll have a dream, we'll start off with something that everyone will know and everyone will remember. There's an episode of Modern Family where it's storming out and Jay is trying to get to a bar. He's trying to go, and Phil is trying to make up for everything that he had messed up previously. He dresses up as a clown, but he's scared of clowns, so he sees himself in the mirror, so he faints. And Phil's having a really bad day, Jay's having a bad day, and he's not telling people why. He's just like, at the beginning of the episode, he's like, damn it. And then at the end, he's looking for his chainsaw, and, he's kind of giving Phil a hard time. Phil's like, I know you didn't ask. He's like, I'm glad you noticed that I didn't ask. He's like, I'm not getting to that bar, am I? And then Phil says, why is it so important to you? So Jay, in this, he's played by Ed O'Neill, who's Al Bundy to most of the older people of us, kind of looks off into the distance, and he is a Navy veteran in this show. I don't know if he is in real life. And he says that Big Jake, Navy buddy of mine, passed away today. And he's still staring off into the distance, and he tells Phil, and it's like, there started where there were 10 of us, and there's only 4 of us left. And we promised that every time one of us passes, we would go and we would go to the nearest Irish bar, and we would silently toast, our fallen comrade. And upon hearing this, Phil, he gets like a glass, and then he gets gets a little flask, and then he gets a little Irish, like clovers, and he puts it on the little desk where Jay's sitting. He pulls up a chair for him, and he doesn't say anything, just kind of gestures like, here's your Irish bar. You got the little thing, you got the shamrock, you got the clovers, you got the whiskey, you got, go nuts. He pours it for him, and Jay says thank you. And I think that's one of the best scenes, just from being a vet. But here's my point with this. My point is that not everyone in their life has a Phil Dunphy. Not everyone in their life has a friend or family member like that. And how do you go through that thing of therapy? How do you go through that particular, if you don't have one? How do you work through that? augmented reality. How? All right. So here's what I'll tell you. In Captain America: Civil War, you see Iron Man, and you see a really young Iron Man. So you see a really young Robert Downey Jr. and he's talking to his dad, Howard Stark, and then his mom. So this is obviously in the past. This is obviously like 20 years prior, 30, however long. And what happens in it is not what happened in real life, but it's called binarily augmented retroframing, or BARF, and it's I don't know, I don't know how many millions or billions of dollars he spent on it, and it was a therapy thing because the real last time he had talked to his parents, it wasn't good. It was just like a fight or whatever it is. So what he did was, in augmented reality, in his brain, he was able to put up these people that were his parents, but they were not his parents, and he was able to upload different sayings and different words so that they could say it. So he's like, "Hey, I love you, Dad. I know you did the best you could." And if you're not a genius, if you're not able to do that like Tony Stark style and have billions of dollars to throw into that, how do you go? That's going to be augmented reality. If you take a look at some of those videos that's up right now, and you go and you say, okay, I'm going to use it for sport. I'm going to, like me and, speaking of utility, who's in the title, speaking of Morbo, this guy Morbo, we went running today. We just had, just did a couple sprints, nothing crazy. And, it's a lot easier to do all these things when you have a buddy. It's a lot easier to do, whether it's, I don't know, working on some scientific problem or working out. Like I said, I'm going to use it for sport. These augmented reality glasses, I'm going to be able to go and say, oh, hey, I'm going to run this lap and I'm going to make a ghost of myself. Like that ghost in, I guess I'll get to that in a minute. But you make a ghost of yourself where you can see yourself running. You can see yourself doing a lap and it's timed. And, if you don't have any friends, if you don't have anyone to work out with or whatever, you can do that by yourself. Now, where does Veve come in with this? Imagine if you're able to take that avatar, that ghost of yourself, but not make it yourself. You're able to make it the Flash, or you're able to make it Superman, or you're able to make it one of the Marvel Mighties, have it fun. And then you could do that. I mean, what would you rather do? Would you rather have I don't know, just a plain old boring looking avatar, or would you rather be running with someone like Deadpool? Would you rather be running with someone like Wonder Woman or something like that, or Starfire? And I think it'd be a lot fun, or a lot more fun, funner, is that a word? A lot more fun if we were able to do that with our Veve NFTs. And this won't happen right away. This won't happen in the next couple of months. What will happen in the next couple of months, probably towards the end of the year, is going to be that MCP OUP. I've heard rumors about people saying like, hey, listen guys, and I'm not one of those super moon boys that's like, yo, Veve's never going to have any serious competition ever. They don't right now. They obviously will in the future. Like I said, I wouldn't come out of retirement and go be ambassador for utility if there wasn't room for them to eventually one day become a distant fourth or fifth or eighth, whatever, to Veve. Obviously right now they don't even have that platform, but it is a lot of fun. Like I said, every now and then, if you're close, I'll go run with you. So here's my, I guess I'll break up the conversation a little bit. I got a Loki. Is this classic Loki? I got a Loki shirt. It is. Let's see what it says on it. Ooh. I think this is classic Loki. It says God of Mischief. It looks like him. It looks like that's what it is. This is so cool. I don't know if I should say the name of who sent it to me. We'll just go with Mr. J. Mr. J is the person that sent it. I mean, it doesn't say it's a Mr. But or Mr. or Ms. B, I should say. J is the first initial, B is so JB. Whoever JB is, and obviously I know, but thank you for the Loki shirt. That means a lot. I'm gonna take that tag off. This is so cool. Is there anything on the back? No, no, no. God of Mischief. I might wear it to the gym later. Put that over there. I have a big box to open up. I don't know what. It's in an Amazon Prime box, coming from a Dan. So the first one came from England. Oh, the first one came from across the pond. And actually, I have a letter in here. Randy. Oh my God, this is so cool. Is this a dog on it? On the letter? Oh, it's a hawk. It's a hawk. The birds of Diddly Squat Farm. That is so cool. Hey Randy, hope you are well, buddy. Keep up the good work, JB. I know the full name now. Thank you so much, man. I don't know where to put this. I will put it next to some of my hero cards over yonder. Okay. Ah, it burns. Ah, it double burns. Okay. So put that over there. Where was I? Yeah, so that I think that also, if you can, let's say if you don't have, let's say if you wanted to do that type of therapy session with, the same thing that Tony Stark was doing with his parents with the binarily augmented retro framing, or BARF. I don't know if they'll ever come up with a better name for that. I don't know where. So as you all can see, this is a bigger package. Ugh. But it says, I think the person just reused the Amazon Prime box, and that I'm not opening up that first one. So I think the importance of this is, and this is if you want to get like super emotional here. I forget what racing game it was. It wasn't Mario Kart, but Mario Kart had this thing. It's something very similar. I forget what racing game it was, but let's say Mario Kart because it's easy to remember. If you remember in Mario Kart, they had this thing called time trials, where you could play and try to get your best lap, try to get the best time, and in that it saved the ghost of your best lap, and you could race against it. Now, story goes is when this kid was like super young, I don't know, he was like 4 or 5 years old, 8 years old, however long, whatever. Him and his dad would play, and obviously, the kid being young was okay at video games, as his dad being in his probably 30s, it was probably a lot better. And he went and, his dad, when his dad died when he was younger, he didn't play video games because that's what he would do with his dad. So he didn't play it for a while. And then eventually he, started playing video games more and more, and then he finally played that racing game, which we're going to call Mario Kart. And then when he played that racing game, he found out, oh, hey, this ghost, it was for the best lap. This is my dad. I'm playing against my dad. And when he eventually, if you beat it, that ghost gets erased. So eventually he got better and better, and eventually he got to the point where he could beat the ghost. And then he didn't. And then he's like, I'm not going to. And he saved that particular memory. So I think that if you can go and use this augmented reality and upload videos of, again, you could upload a video or upload like the avatar of someone that passed away. You can do that, and that could be really good if you had that type of special person when you were younger. But if you didn't, if you didn't have that, let's say you didn't have parents, let's say you didn't have people that you looked up to. The only people that you did look up to was maybe Goku, or maybe it was someone from an anime. Then I think that's where Veve comes in again, where you go on and you upload, I don't know, just people that you had fun with. Let's say your life wasn't that good when you were younger, but you really loved the Deadpool comic books, and he's just someone that made you laugh and had this weird sense of, definitely an anti-hero, but every now and then he did some really good things. Most times he didn't, but every now and then he did some good things, and I think that Veve is going to tap into a different market of like emotional. I mean, they already kind of did with the nostalgia, but that's completely different from what I'm talking about. So anyway, we're gonna continue this fan mail, and I'm gonna open this. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so no heckin' way. I got a Todd. DC Direct from the source. It's a Todd McFarlane, a Batman Black and White Batman 2.0. Remember when Ryan did that in the office? When a 2.0 comes out. Oh, this is a thick boy. This do be a thick boy, though. Is this thicker than that? Yeah, it's 2.0. Thicker than Bane. Oh, this is so cool. Numbered limited edition. Edition numerote limite. Oh, there's some other stuff in here, too. Hey Randy, thanks for all you do, bro. Crazy Dan 420. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Crazy Dan for the Supreme Rose and a higher standard. Dude, thank you so much. Just making sure there is nothing else, right? Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, so I'm going to. I don't know where to put this as well. Oof, okay, Tequila up there. Mr. Krabs on there. Mr. Krabs in there. Plotting his oppression. Something, something, something with concessions. I don't know. Mr. Krabs told me to yell at people. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Okay. My body. Okay, there is some leftover Chinese food over here. And I'm going to put this up here. And then I'm gonna okay. There we go. And then I don't know if this is gonna be a. No, I can't. Okay, we're gonna put this over here, back into its cage thing. There we go. Okay. Now, moving on. I'm gonna go and get to the comments because it's been about 17 minutes. Where was I? Well, this is, when do you think Veve Marketplace will stop crashing, and do you think they will start marketing anytime soon? They will not start marketing anytime soon. I mean, if we don't have a working search bar, we're not gonna market. Like I said, we've done no marketing as of yet. If anything, others are gonna market for us. But yeah, we haven't done any marketing as of yet, and I think maybe next year. I mean, it might be this year, but probably next year they'll do the marketing. And again, we're in this giant recession. We're in this and this. I don't know if it's gonna get any better anytime soon. It's been hard for a couple months. I mean, recessions sometimes take years. Like it could be maybe the next Bitcoin halving. Like we could be like, am I Obi-Wan talking to Qui-Gon Jinn after, they realize they don't have money or parts for a ship, and Obi-Wan's like, we could be stuck here a very long time. We could be down here for quite a while, which I'm fine with. If they release OUP and MCP, like in my video yesterday, you look at Bitcoin crashing like 8%. OMI down like 12%. I think Bitcoin's down almost 10% actually. OMI down over 12%. I don't even know what it's been today. I mean, we can get down to 0.0010 again. I mean, it's very possible we go down there. I think the last time we got to 0.00108. So like I said, I do think it's possible we go down there. Okay, I'm sorry. I have so many of these. I'm not gonna get to that. So actually, we're a little bit up from this morning when we were down to 0.00140, went up to 0.00146, but obviously we are down a lot from yesterday when we were close to 0.0016. Anywho, moving on. Derek Brad says, I'm into Veve because of the AR photography. Oh yes, derekbrad.com/Veve-photography. Yeah, no, I know. I think that in the future, we're going to be able to get a lot of things happen in AR. A lot of things will happen in the AR. There's going to be games in there. It's going to be nuts. Kobe collects his VR boxing on Supernatural has changed the game for me and brought me back to daily boxing. Oculus is buggy, but is already a game changer. AR and VR is much closer than we think. I love this game. Kobe collects, my friend makes all her costume drafts in VR now. She saved a ton of money on fabric and materials. Another friend creates custom body kits and hoods in VR, converts it, and his smart saw builds it. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Like, again, I really used to love to cosplay. I'm pretty fat now. I have a fat bod and like skinny extremities. So it's like the worst of the worst. But yeah, like when I get back into it, that's definitely something I'm gonna look into. That's definitely something I'm gonna go and have a fun time with. Kobe Clark says AR VR is already enhancing life. I agree. Daniel Marquez, what up? Says comment. Good morning, everyone. Hey Randy, what's up, Dan Marquez? Dan says comment. Hey Kobe collects. Hope that weekend is going well. Thank you, Daniel. Super Rush says Randy Van Dan. Kobe collects says Dan, you the man. And Jeff Weibo says smash that like button. Thank you so much. Dan Marquez's comment. P.S. I hit the like button already. What's up, Savid? So wake me up when. Okay. Nana Marquez comment at Kobe. No, just a man. You guys are the legends. Oh, you guys rock. The new 11 new says saw architects using AR floor plans using Arky app. Sent you the video clip via IG DM. Let's go to the IG DM then, and we'll take a look. Um, is your name the new 111? So let me know the new 11. What your name is on Instagram, so I know where to go. Cause it's gonna take forever to find. Yeah. So do that, por favor. Oh wait, are you? Damn, you got a lot of followers. So I can't play the music, but oh, that's so cool. This is like the future. Like what are we living in? Like this is yeah. So it's architect with the Arky app, ARK app. Wow, that's insane. Um. Oh, let me follow you back here. The new. I guess I could So, the new 11 new has 50,000 followers over on the Instagram. That's absolutely bananas. Um, Man, good for you, mate. Anywho, followed by Veve Magic. Oh, Veve Magic follows. We should all follow new 11 new. Anywho, moving on here. I followed you back. Keith Smith says 1 Earth 2 essence equals $100. Listen, I will be putting Earth 2 in my video tonight because there's some news that I have to go over. I will not sell any of the essence this year. I will wait until next year, so I don't have to incur that tax bill in April of until 2024. But yeah, I will 100% keep that essence through the rest of this year. And even when I do sell, I'll only sell like maybe 25%, and then I'll probably use 25%. Because obviously, essence is going to have utility. You're going to make your properties better, and I got that megacity in Antarctica. Link down below to the game. Link down below to the referral code. Link down below to my megacity for Antarctica. Yeah, lots of good time. I don't know what it's gonna be. Couldn't essence be $100 per essence at some point? Not right now. I would say no. It's so hard because again, let's say there's like 200 million in circulating supply. I mean, there's 5 billion that could ever be minted, but let's say there's 200 million circulating supply. $10 already a $2 billion market cap. That's a good amount. That won't happen in the bear market. It probably won't. Like, could it be $5 and it be, 1 billion? Sure. It could be a little less. Yeah, maybe a little less. But yeah, what I'm telling you is that in the bull market, that could definitely be well over $10. Especially because we're going to burn a lot. We're going to. You already have people using tens of thousands or 100,000 of essence making their jewels, crafting those jewels. Now, granted, those jewels go for thousands of dollars, and essence technically is not worth anything right now, but it will be. It's going to be a lot of FOMO with that. Earl Talk says, "Are you getting the David Warhol?" I won't be. I mean, I'll let you guys know. Just for fun, I'll put in a bid at 10K. But that won't make it. Like there are multiple people that I know that put in bids over 20K, and I think this goes to. I mean, if people, why I don't think that it'll reach its full potential is because nobody knows about it. Like this is not marketed. Again, Veve is not doing themselves any favors by not marketing. But you could have had you could have had journalists come in, newspapers come in. Like this could have been marketed, and this would have been like one of the greatest sales. But it hasn't. They're not. So I think it maybe only gets like 40K, but probably maybe even less. Maybe like 35. just because I feel like a lot of people don't know about it. If people knew about it, like VCs knew about it, yeah, 100. This will get 50 to 100K. But because they don't, because it's just a community, yeah, 40K maybe. Um, Squid Cat says, "What's up, Omi homies? What's going on, Squid Cat?" Faf O says, "Omi to 0.002 by 2020." I mean, it might happen by the end of the year. Depends on Omi utility. Kobe Clark says, "Dan Marquez, we're all equal, my friend. Preach, preach." Darth Chaos says, "Hello there." Oh, General Darth Chaos. D Bear says, "Good morning." Good morning, Krusty Crew. Oh, I love SpongeBob so much. All right, we got in the general. Oh, geez, lots of. All right, where was I? Used to. Ooh, I have an unopened package. I have a couple unopened packages. Oh, bro, overhyped. Like it was better than it was. People were talking about. They was like, is David doing market manipulation because he's excited about Mr. Fantastic? Like, bro, he's just excited. He's just a collector. He this is what he likes. Like, I don't. People are so crazy. So on the utility chat in general, what are we talking about? I saw something with New York. I said, oh wow, talking about other people. I know in New York, going to that event next weekend, the Web3 Gala. Seen it floating around on Twitter. Seen it on Kay's page. I don't. Web3 Gala next week. I won't be. Yeah, I've heard about that. Won't be able to go. I'll be on Fire Island next week. I probably shouldn't have said that, but all right, I'll be elsewhere next weekend, so I won't be able to go, unfortunately. Never give location. Aw, New 11 says, "Thanks, Randy." Away. Kick of Eve. Oh, well, thank you. Also, it has been, so it's not, nope, not Kick of Eve. On my story, oh god, where am I at? Where am I at? No! So it was announced that I will be on Eva's channel, Veveversity. I'll be on her channel over. Oh, damn! Oh, I can't even show that. Yo, this coyote is just murking this squirrel, like, head first. Like, the squirrel put up a fight for a minute, and then, damn, Daniel. At it again with the fast food. You see what I did there? The fast food. Oh, man, yeah. Coyote's going hard on that. Dude, nature is so savage. Nature is so metal. Anyway, I'll be on Veveversity's channel tomorrow. I think so Veveversity's got a good idea, a good show. Cap it at 60 minutes. Only have 60 minutes because I feel like I feel like when I do podcasts, they're like multi-hour things. Like we go on a journey. Yeah. Yeah. So lots of good stuff coming. Sorry about that. Moving on here. Where was I? We got Super Rush says, "Hello, Dashie." Hello. I don't need no stinking eyebrows, Randy. Pretty much. Dan says, "Comment. See, that's why you're a legend. Kobe collects. You're one of a kind and humbled." He 100% is. Palace Zachary Roy says, "Hello, Dashie. Love that no eyebrow look, Randy. What a stud. Someone call the police. There's an eyebrow thief on the loose." Yeah, I was running with this guy Morbo today on from the utility Discord, and I was like, he's like, "I haven't ran in so long," and I was like, "I don't have eyebrows anymore," and he's like, "Yeah, look at that. You'll be more aerodynamic." I was like, "Yes, I will." He was faster than me, but he did gas out a little earlier, so that's the saving grace I have. Coke says, "I battle my AR Ghost for some boxing programs, and I'm working with the biggest VR program to add much-needed improvements. Live VR community boxing sessions incoming!" Dude, Kobe, we should spar. I would have to lose, like, a lot of weight. I feel like you're in pretty good shape, you're pretty lean, and I'm pretty chunky. So I would definitely have to lose some weight, but I would love to spar with people. Super Russ is low-key, I know. Then we're going to comment, "Hey, Pal Zachary Roy, how you doing, my guy? Hope your next shift goes swell, my G." Yes, he's a cool dude. Alligator Classic Loki, yep. NFTs, aka Cubanix, what's up, broski? What's going on? It's good, guys. Al Khan will be in the next VV AMA. That's brow raising info. What's your take? Yeah, I mentioned that yesterday in the video. I don't know what they're going to bring him out to announce. Super excited. I can't wait. Energy says, hi fam, hi friends. Hi. Real J Fox says, what up, what up? Jimbo Lingo says, hey Randy, good morning. What's up, Jimbo Lingo? I hope you're doing well. All right, we got, so I still get all these emails from like eBay saying like all of these Pokemon cards are available. It's like, no, I don't want it. Okay, yep, so we got Eva from Veve. It says, super excited to announce that I'll be going live tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Time with the one and only real Randy Chavez. I'm going to quote that. Be like, can't wait. Can't wait. We've streamed together a couple of times before. It was, I think once was on Wendy's channel. She had a thing where she wanted to do like a recap of NFT NYC. And University wasn't there, but she's just like, I need another woman. It's just all dudes here. And she's like, okay, I'll help out. So that was the first time we'd streamed together. I think she was on Crypto Rain's channel recently as well. I had interviewed her, and who else did I interview? And then she was on my 30-hour stream, I think a couple of times. Once was when she was about to go to lunch, and then once after she came back from lunch. 28 hours in advance. We already have Justin on there. It's like not brownancial advice. I freaking love him so much. Oh, Justin. Oh, he's so funny. Hardy har 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 har. Okay, where was I? Oh, hey, there's me. So because we are live right now, I'm going to ask everyone to smash that like button. It's a free way to help support the channel. Okay, now where was I? We got... Okay, so his name on the Discord is Ratfink P, but he calls himself Morbo. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing well. Ooh. Alright, so yes, I got you here. Do you ever feel like a misfit? Everything inside you is dark and twisted. Okay. Moving on here. So Tesla AI Day was, I think it was supposed to be yesterday. I don't know if there's any news on that. So I'm gonna check that out. So part of the reason why, all right, hold on one second. Tesla AI Day 2022. Okay, yeah, let's go this. So the parallels that I draw between Tesla and Veve is this. Whether it was Nikola was like this company like back in the day. I remember my friend Dan. You saw him on the podcast. Daniel Hardwick, one of my favorite. He's such an amazing. I cannot speak highly about him enough. I'm getting to see him next week. Totally can't wait. Anyway, I remember him coming into the office one day, and he's like, "Hey, bro, you ever check out Nikola?" I was like, "Nikola." He's like, "Listen, I'm hearing a lot of good things. Could be the next Tesla." And I was like, "Wait a minute. Hold the brakes." I was like, "I don't care what good things you've heard. I have let me check this company out." So I checked this company out, and immediately red flags going up anywhere. I was like, "Dan, this is not a good idea." But he had conviction. He bought Nikola when it was like down here and held. And it did go up because that was the clearest form of like a pump and dump as I've ever seen. I even forget who like one of the CEOs was or like their spokesperson was. But it's like, so here's what they were doing. They were partnering. It's like, oh, Chevy's doing this for us and Dodge is doing this for like they were partnering with a lot of really cool people, and like we're getting these things from this person, these things from this person, and every single thing would pump the stock. Every single announcement is like, oh, they're partnering with him on this, pump it up. Partnering with them on this, oh, pump it up. And it's like they were partnering with other major car companies to help them do things. Like, I mean, I guess for that particular thing, that's okay. But what happens if you have 20 different partnerships and one of them pulls out? Like, it doesn't matter how many great partnerships you have to work on one things of your car. If one of them pulls out and you don't have that part, how the fudge is that going to work? So it was hydrogen-based stuff, hydrogen, I have a lot of mixed feelings about. In the past, I thought hydrogen was pretty stupid. But now there's a couple of people from from Ohio State that had done something miraculous that I think they'll be bought out by Tesla at some point, where they have this, I even forget what it's called, but it's like 3 dudes out of Ohio State that did what nobody else could do. Elon Musk took a quick look at hydrogen's like, can't do it. This is dumb. Gonna focus on this. But these guys from, I don't know what they had to do, but they did it. And you're going so many miles on like a single, like the charging takes like 5 minutes. and you go so many miles on a single charge. So it is very efficient. Again, super small right now, but what a lot of people were saying is that about Nikola, hey, you have so many partnerships, and every time a new partnership was announced, it would pump the stock, and like that to me was bad because like Tesla, which is very vertically integrated, they don't have to pay 20 other different companies to be like, oh, we're getting this from you, this from you, and this from you, and everyone takes their piece. They were doing it themselves, so they cut out the middleman. And Nikola was not doing that. I was like, guys, this is not a good idea. This is not good. Everyone was like, no, just jealous. This is a Tesla killer. The Tesla killer. Like, guys, they're being really dumb right now. Like, even if their specs are good, even if they say what they say, like, and the way they did their film, like their car that they had in the preview wasn't actually running. They just had it roll downhill, and I was like, this is clearly like a scam. Like, it's clearly like god awful. And even when they said, hey, we're breaking ground on our new, they had a thing that they're like called like a mega, not a mega city, like a like a development thing where they're gonna break ground and they're gonna make stuff. And they have this funny way of accounting where they said, we have 10,000 reservations, and it's like, you don't have to put any money down. So you don't have to put any money down to have that reservation for that Nikola truck. Again, this is years ago. And then they said that like they were counting those reservations as revenue. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Nobody's paid a dime yet. So like this is so stupid. So again, when they put like, hey, we're gonna have our mega factory go here where we're gonna make it happen, and they had a ceremony where they cut like a ribbon, like, yeah, we're doing it. And then like a week later, there was nobody there. There was like no tractors, there was no whatever happening. When Tesla says that we broke ground on a thing, like the amount of time that it takes for them to go to nothing to having a working factory is faster than anyone else. And again, why I'm comparing that to Veve is because I've seen this before where people are like, oh, dude, Recur's got good licenses. Hello Kitty decided to go at Recur. They got Winklevoss twins. They got Gary V. They got Star Trek as well. It's gonna be better. What the fuck happened? Excuse my language. What happened? Like, tell me what happened. We all know what happened. Everybody learned that it is a lot harder to build a successful platform than people realize. People are just in this little fishbowl, and they think that, oh, Veve did it, and Veve made these mistakes. They made, like 20, 30 different mistakes, and they did it. So now that we have another company, let's say like Recur, or here, it doesn't matter, anyone, that, they have some big names attached, and there's some big money attached. They could do the same thing what Veve did, and then learn from their mistakes. It's so hard. And I'm bullish on Recur, I'm bullish on Hero, I'm bullish on a lot of these other projects that are out there right now. Obviously Utility as well, because again, I wouldn't have, there are licenses that are announced and licenses that have not been announced. But yeah, I'm very, very bullish on Utility. But again, what does this show you? It shows you that people think like, oh yeah, I used to own a business, or I've known people that own business. What is it? What is the difference between a multi-billion-dollar business and a multi-million-dollar business? Maybe just a couple extra zeros, maybe a couple more employees. They don't realize how much freaking work this takes. They don't realize how impossible it is at that next level. Like to do an impossible thing like that it doesn't come easy. Every single one is not going to be the next Veve. It's not going to be a Veve killer. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Now, like I said, there will be competition. There will be competition. I think in the future, I think the Veve killer probably hasn't been announced yet. I think the best Veve competition right now hasn't been announced yet. I mean, the closest in number 2 is like Recur, like way down the line, at a very distant number 2. And then you have Hero, you have Utility that'll come out with their platform and come out with, like I said, Rewind's already advertising for them and stuff. You have some high end stuff. But again, you had, what was it, Quid? Remember when Quid was saying, hey, we have cash out? Okay, but you have like literally $6,000 in volume of your token. Like, are you really going to brag about cash out when there's $6,000 a day in volume in your token? Like, fudge out of here. You could brag about cash out all the live long day. You can brag about doing stuff that maybe Veve's had issues with. But if you're not making that money hand over fist, it really doesn't matter. Again, what will kill Veve I don't think it's announced yet. Will it be competition for Veve? Yeah, like there's other companies that'll take market share. Recur will continue to grow. Hero will probably continue to grow. Utility will obviously continue to grow. Um, but the whole space will grow in general. Just because, like, let's say Veve has, let's say 50%, and I don't know the actual numbers, but let's say Veve has 50% of all the numbers right now of every single people with NFT. The percentage wise, that could go down to 30%. But if there's only, a million people in the space, what would you rather have? 50% of a million people or 30% of 10 million people? I'd take the 30% of 10 million people all day long. Why? Because that's 3 million people. You might have a bigger piece of the pie at 50%, but that's only 500,000 people. Having a lower percentage rate of a larger number, take that all day, because that means the space is growing. That means you're growing. So like I said, do that all day, 9 times out of 10, 100%. Anyway, moving on here. Where was I? SoCal Omi Homie, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Darth Cass says over 20K for the first one of one is still good. Yeah, and it might be over 30. Who knows? The new 1-1 News says looking forward to the 48-hour stream. It's going to be a 69-hour stream. It'll be in October. It'll be for a long time. New 11s, it seems to be the best way to get info from David. So I doubt legal's looking at this. There's only 41 people here right now. I doubt any of them is legal. I've said it before, said in videos. I'll say it at the beginning of the stream. I'll say it like every hour. I don't care. That 69-hour stream is not going to be to get David Yu on. That's not going to be to go and get that done. Why? Because, hang on one second, guys. The man is so busy. I don't want to take, time away. This stream is going to let the community. It's going to let the world know that the Veve community can do whatever it wants as long as it puts its mind to it. So yeah, it'll be much more of a concerted effort. I don't want 10 people on at one time. I think I'll cap it at like 6, give or take. If David wanted to come on, if he's like, hey, I just want to be a part of history, sure, absolutely, you can if you want. But I don't want the hashtag like stream until David comes on. He does not need to have text coming from legal saying, oh, hey, yeah, Randy's doing something crazy. Go on and stop. That doesn't need to happen. We don't need to bother him. JL says, I saw a recent test and has a Tesla on automatic run over a child mannequin crossing a street without stopping. Tesla needs improvement, full self-driving. I'm going to say that, send me that. One, I don't want to say that I don't believe you, but it's easier to take on those who doubt you, if I can see that. But obviously, it's not done. Yeah, it's not done yet. I will say though that Tesla has there's a creepy thing that it does where it'll be at it detects where humans are, and it was in a cemetery one day, and it's like humans right there, and there was no human there. I was like, oh chills. Anyway, it's already the safest vehicle on the road for you and for everyone else. Take a look at NHTSA's reports on the accidents per miles driven. Most people have an accident every, X amount of hundreds of thousands, miles driven. And, if you just have the safety features on, it gets less and less, or more and more. So instead of having an accident every, let's say, 400,000 miles driven, accident every million miles driven. But if you have the safety features on and with full self-driving, then the accidents go from like 1 million miles driven to every 4 million miles driven. So there's less and less accidents. So you might have this. Obviously, it still needs improvement. Obviously, it's not 100% yet, but I would put Tesla full self-driving against most drivers on the road. Like most, yeah, because I've seen what distracts them. Go says big fish, small pond theory keeps revealing itself. Agreed. Wes says Palm is backed by Microsoft, 50 million, and big things coming. I believe they will be Veve's competition. Oh, he said 27 million. I hope so. I hope someone comes along and becomes a competition for Veve, because that's just going to put Veve on its toes. How do you breed innovation? You have to have competition. You have to out-innovate someone. Like I said, Veve can coast for 2 years and they'll still be in the lead. But, and again, this is all happening without their metaverse. This is all happening without their Veveverse. You guys are not prepared. Nobody is prepared. Anywho. Jail says, okay, I'll send you the link via Twitter. Muchas gracias. Just let me know your name on Twitter so I can find the video, por favor. Where was I? Oh God, no! I got... Dan Marquez. Comment now that I'm officially subscribed to your channel. Make sure to stop by, even if it's just for a little bit. Hope you have a good Friday. Shoot. Today's Saturday. Yeah. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Good luck to you and your boyfriend tomorrow on the drop, if you guys go for it. Yeah, it's true that we have the Disney drop tomorrow. I'm definitely going to do something. It's really just, you have power. All right, so Jeremiah Aoyang just tweeted, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Modern application: things you read about on the internet that you have control over. 0.0000001%." Jeremiah Aoyang's always got some good nuggets that he's going on about. He's always got some good things. Totally follow him on the Twitter. Where was I? Okay, we're on the... Also, look at this awesome picture. I think one day I will start and I will lose some weight and I will start to dance again. Hallelujah, it's raining man. Girls, oh no, I don't have anything to wear. Boys, we're in the same shirt for 20 years. Tobey Maguire. I love you so much. Aw. Puppies. Alright, anywho. I think that was it for today. What we got here? The new 11 says AF15 or 10 million owe me. 10 million owe me 100%. 100,000%. I was talking to a dude yesterday, and he's like, Randy, should I refinance my house to sell, to pay bills and pay owe me? And I was like, listen, dude, I don't know your financial situation. I don't know what's going on. But if it were me, again, I don't know that person's stream of income or whatever. I was like, I would have sold my house a long time ago. Like, I would just, not financial advice to you, but for me, I would have sold my house a long time ago. And he's like, well, I can't sell it. I'm just going to refinance. I was like, I mean, owe me, give me $100,000 right now. Most of it that I'm going to invest is going to go into owe me. I don't think there's anything else that would come close. Yeah, I'll buy some more Veve NFTs. Maybe I'll just buy some Bitcoin or Ethereum, just diversify, whatever. But for the most part, it'd really just be owe me. As thoughts on localization. Supposed to get in Q1 this year. Maybe we'll get localization in like Q2 of next year. Maybe. I don't know. A lot of stuff to work out. So also listen, the new CTO apparently is very, 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 very good and has been getting things done, and things should start rolling out a lot smoother and a lot more frequently than we're used to. I'm not going to believe that until I see it. Granted, we did get the payout on time, KYC, the cash out. Or do we get stuff in the next, what was priority? Just because something's a priority, like OUP and MCP for Q3 doesn't mean that we'll get it. It means that they'll make great strides towards doing it. I'm okay. I'm 100% okay if it happens in Q4. I'm okay if we don't get MCP and OUP in Q3. I'd rather it be like the best thing ever and have it delayed a month or two. But localization, they're slowly but surely dipping their toes in. Like, they're in the Japanese magazine thanks to Wendy Lopez. They were in, the Japanese Discord's up and running. Dan's following Crunchyroll and Funimation on Twitter. So, David teasing the D as in something else, not what. Don't say dirty. It's too easy. You can comment dirty down below if you want. It's fun. I don't know when localization happens. They could surprise us and say Q4. I mean, we've been delayed quite a lot, and let me say that not everything is delayed because it's not done. There are things that are done right now, like that are 100% done, but they just haven't worked. They just they have other stuff that they have to do before they release that. So yeah. Wes says, there were 50 Teslas broken down in my area this week because of a software outage. Damn! It was not a good weekend to be a Tesla owner, I guess. at least in your area. Sven Dungeon says, hi Randy, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. VV Arcade says, Omi Gems, what's going on? Gabriel Jones says, is Immutable X a good coin to get into? Oh, let me put it this way. When I interviewed Akil Patterson over on my channel, he had said that he only invests in 3 different things, in 3 different cryptos: Ethereum, Omi, and Immutable X. And you know, if he's he's very very smart. He's not a dumb guy. He's a pretty good dude. But yeah, I think Immutable X is great. You know, right now they're number 2 as far as the network with the most amount of NFT sales on it. They're number 2, only to Ethereum. Well, and Veve. Veve wasn't counted in that, but we're on Immutable X, so it should count. So yeah, Immutable. I have to check the market cap of it. I have to see. I mean, it's obviously down. Where is Immutable X market cap? Currently, $202 million. That is really, really low. The Immutable X should be a multi-billion-dollar thing. Like, this is, wow, that's really low. But there's 35 million in trading volume every day. What is a Comey's, you ask? What, like 700,000? Let's take a look-see here. Yeah, 718,000, and you know that market cap is 408 million. Like, you know, makes no sense. Like I said, Immutable X is good if you want to diversify. I think it's great, but I also think that, you know, that versus Omi, I'll take Omi all day. Zim James, what's a CTO? It's a Chief Technology Officer, and that is who we've had for the last couple months. There's Tintin Comics would be nice for Europe. Rin Tin Tin. I don't know any titles from that. If you say it's great, then we should get other comics. It's not just going to be Marvel. We should get other ones. I don't know when, and I don't know who they are, but we will at some point. Gabriel Jones says D equals David Warhol. Yes, I love it. Apple Chien says my collection value is down and falling every day. Motivation is falling. It's a recession. Like, it's, if you have, yeah, like, take a look at the markets yesterday. They're down like 2%. Like, it's every single. It is not just Veve. Like, this is everywhere. I'm just letting you all know. For people that are in this fishbowl that just only look at their Veve stuff, it's like, oh, why is this going down? Every single thing in the world is going down right now. Wes says David talking about the deal. Smurf Dabs. Oh, Daredevil. Oh, that'd be great. I love. Yeah, he's supposed to make an appearance in She-Hulk. That first episode I really liked. I really enjoyed that first episode. It was funny. It was very kinky. It was very dirty. It was very sexually charged, which is, you know, fine. You know, YOLO. Yeah. Okay, where was I? Aww. All my Facebook memories. I love looking at these. They're so much fun. Also, happy birthday, Ron Paul. I don't know how old he is right now. Love that man. I love going over these things. You ever go on like your Facebook memories and you look at like 10 years back, like, oh, this do be cringy though, you know? I get that a lot. Anyway, moving on here. April Druin says, once ETH migrates to POS, is it going to make level 2 project like Immutable X less relevant? No. Like I said, the space is still growing. Even if it did, it would really only be for short term. Just because it's, again, you're still going to have fees when going to Ethereum, you know, gas fees. Like, obviously, Immutable X is, you know, no gas fees. Or, so I would say, and, you know, negative carbon footprint. So I would say that it's going to be great for Ethereum. Ethereum's going to be wild, but, you know, we've been working on Ethereum, you know, this 2.0 for like how many years? You know, like how many years has it been delayed? It'll come out this year? Hope so. We'll see. Watch any praise Randy. You mentioned K selling as 100 sets and selling for loss in some cases. Pre-MCP considered. What's the logic? Well, he's still gonna get the MCP points for that. Because he had those for a while, and he'll still get some. But the logic, I would say, is either one of three things. He, if we take what he says at face value, saying that, hey, I'm going to sell these because he thinks Dragon Ball Z is coming, and he could be right, and he wants to be liquid for it. So he had like 42,000 gems, give or take. I think if he didn't sell and he were to wait for just wait a year, that triples. Anyway, so he's got 42,000 gems, and he says it's for DBZ. What's coming? He's sure that. And do we have it? I mean, everything that's pretty much on Fortnite, we kind of have. So it would make sense. Goku's on Fortnite. We should get Goku here. And do we get a? And if it doesn't, if we don't have DBZ, then he can just cash out and be like, okay, it's for Omi. I would just rather, let's get the Omi. So it's very possible he gets he gets up to 100 million Omi. It's very possible K becomes this huge whale and gets so much. I don't know how much he has. I could have sworn he had 50 already, so he won't get up to 100. But I mean, get that, and then maybe some other cash that he's got on the side. He might be able to. Or possibility three is, what does Elon Musk say? Hey, he's looking for excuses to sell his Tesla. He's looking for excuses to sell the stock. Where it says oh, hey, if the World Health Organization, lays out a plan where they can actually end world hunger for $6 billion, I'll sell my Tesla stock right away. And they'll be like, hey, should I sell my Tesla? Hey, that doesn't work because World Health Organization obviously could not do that. You obviously can't do that. It's obviously a lot more complicated than people think. And then he was like, okay, that didn't work. Let me put out a tweet. We'll put out a poll saying, should I sell my Tesla stock or no? And then, he does. They say, oh, it's for taxes. He didn't have to sell that much for taxes. I feel like Kay might be saying, oh, yeah, I'm going to sell it for Dragon Ball Z. And meanwhile, it might not come. And then he'll be like, oh, we don't have it in the time frame that I wanted it. So I'm just going to cash out and go to maybe another project. I don't know. Does he want it for Dragon Ball Z? Does he want it for Omi? Does he want it just an excuse to cash out just so it goes to another project? I don't know. I mean, it's a crazy move. It could work out for him. I mean, if he goes to Omi, it'll definitely work out for him. But we'll see. Maybe Arcade says, even if we get Spanish comics con Dorito, for the Latino people would be cool. D equals Dumbo Golden Moment. Oh, Dumbo would be fun. That'd be cool. I feel like a lot of people like him. Like that little boy with the big ears. Little elephant. These 400. Sorry, order pizza. Getting that every week. Dude, I'm so hungry. Okay. People always accuse me of dating my best. All right, so I don't know what it is. For years, people would accuse me of dating my best friend or friends, and I get still to this day, people think just because the guy we can't be friends. Jesus, man. I love my friends. August 20th, 2016. Just got back from Kuwait. Oh, sure, let's wake up Chavez up on his vacation. He can help. He does these things all the time. I'll get up, but I'll be damned if I'm getting dressed. If I have to get up, I'm going out in pajamas and a My Little Pony t-shirt. That's amazing. I used to love that. I also remember hosting a lore party at Eisenhower Park. That was a fun time. Oh, peoples. Okay, moving on here. Enough of that. Thoughts on V-Mates. It looks okay. I've had people look into it that know what they're doing tech-wise, and it's a start. You have to start somewhere. It was lanky. People couldn't get in yesterday. The market was just too people. They'd crash their servers. I think what Rootless Girl does, she does it a little better. I think Rootless Girl is very, very good at, and I think she offers more information there. I just think there's why take this company? Why not partner with someone like Cherry Charts or Kelly, or the Veve Fox? why do it with another company? But they did. Nobody saw this coming. Maybe some people that used to work for them, used to work for Veve, saw it coming and like, yeah, they knew. And it makes sense why Only the Clown was trying to sell his stuff, his site like a month ago. Maybe he saw this coming and is like, oh, my site's not going to be worth that much when this comes out. Let me sell it now. I don't know. People think it's okay. I hope that this is just the first iteration. I think it works fine. This is data we should have anyway. Like I said, that data and information should be free. Anywho. Jails Abigail Druin, ETH migration to POS will not solve the issues with high fees anytime soon. There'll always be a need for layer 2 solutions like Lightning Network with Bitcoin. Agreed. Real talk is, how will the Tokidoki Dragon Girl Ultra Rare Secret Rare play out for MCP? The min sizes are confusing. Yeah, the Ultra Rare is only 888 and the Secret Rare is like 2000. I don't know. I think eventually what MCP points will do is they'll kind of level out. Like, oh, this secret rare gives me X amount of MCP points, it's gonna be worth this much. This ultra rare only gives me this much, it'll be worth this much. But again, yeah, that's just for MCP. I don't know how that works out. That's one possibility. But then it could be like, listen, I'm not gonna get enough MCP points just for this, so I'm just gonna buy it because it's rare and not for the MCP points. So then that's what we have to look forward to. Then Marquez comment, hang in there. All the markets are down market. I think D is for Daredevil. That'd be great. What's up, Tron Skywalker? Hope you're doing well. Anyway, guys, I've been going for an hour. I'm going to get to the gym. I'm going to do other stuff. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I love you all. Goodbye. Meow, meow, meow. Say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye to Dashi. Meow.